Hello everyone, this is Sweet Canal. I'm Mohammed.
And this is Luke.
Thank you all for tuning in and listening, and let's start this with a selfie. Alright. How you doing, Luke?
I'm good.
I'm good too.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Oh my god. I didn't dress up as anything this Halloween.
Me neither.
I don't know. Nothing happened. I dressed up as myself, and I dressed up as a person who is
The superhero.
that watches Netflix at home.
Nobody's gonna know what I am either.
You're Luke.
And you're Moe.
Yeah, and this is Sweet Canal. Well, it has been this is basically episode number 8, and we have been talking about various things, and at some point we're gonna have to pick it up and pick up something that we may not like to talk about, or something that is hard for us to talk about, or something that may be hard for people to listen to. It's not necessary as that. It's just the thinking process. We need to go through that, and again, in order to pick up new topics for us to talk about. Topics that's not on the student level. I'm saying topics that are just more than that. So, because that's the point of this show, to be able to challenge ourselves and not to do it for 2 weeks and stop. This has been episode number 7 or 8, and we're shooting at 15 at least this semester. Hopefully. And that will be season 1. Season 2 will be so much better, and so on. I cannot give you any promises though. I'm saying that I'm trying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to make it better and make it nice for your ears, I guess.
Well, I've actually gone back and looked at some of the videos, and I've really enjoyed them. I've had other people go back and look at them, and they're enjoying them as well. So I think you're doing really good, Mohammed.
A friend of mine saw the episode where I did a shout out to music and the professor, and he said, "Mohammed, you need more confidence. You need to talk to me like you are talking to me right now." I was talking to him via Snapchat, and I'm like, "Okay, I'm listening to you, but this is my on the show personality. This is me being calmed down and stuff. But I have to drop some of my personality in it. But at the same time, I cannot just be exactly myself. You know what I mean? And that might show as me showing lack of confidence."
Well, I don't know. I think you have your personal interactions and your social personality, and then you have your on-air personality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't want to compare to myself to a movie star, but you see a movie star in the movies, they were like, "Oh my God, this guy is so and so," and in reality, they're not.
Mm-hmm.
Or usually comedians are somewhat the same on air and off air.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that's why they are comedians. It's like that's what's putting them there.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I don't know, like if there's a famous comedian or something, and he's doing a movie where he is super serious and stuff, and he's the leader or he is the hero of the movie. Not really. He can like star partially in a part where there's like a couple of minutes in one episode where he is a serious guy. It's alright. But he is a leader in the movie or the show, and then he would be a serious guy. It's kind of difficult. But if he pulls it off, it's one of his acting skills.
That's right.
I'm an actor. Or act cool. Okay. One of the first notes I would like to talk about: fair does not equal equal. Did I talk about that or just mentioned it last week? I think I mentioned
You
it.
mentioned it.
I mentioned it. I did not really talk
no,
about
you
it.
didn't go into it.
I did not go into it. Okay, fair does not equal. To give everyone an equal opportunity to do something, it's fair. But if there is someone or something that needs a little bit of extra time, and then we give them that extra time, that will be fair. For example, some teachers understand that I'm a second language. I'm a second language. I'm not. I'm not a first language English speaker. So at the end of the class, if we have an exam, they would be fine with us pulling up a dictionary. They would be fine with us to give us 15 or 20 minutes extra of time. Native American don't need a dictionary. The Native American that may not need the Native American speakers do not need extra time maybe, but it is fair for us to have extra time or that dictionary in the exam hall, but it is not equal as them, but gives us equal opportunity at the end. Some teachers do that. Gives us that. Some teachers are pretty understandable with our, or my at least, grammar, usual or casual mistakes. All that they are looking for is the actual intellectual or the actual idea that I am talking about, which actually matters more because the other one you can fix with grammar, the first one.
Right.
You cannot fix unless you understand, which we do. So it's the same thing with, there's a cartoon or a character or what is that whatever that called in English.
A cartoon character.
A cartoon character. No, really. It's like one of those that you find in the newspaper.
Okay, a comic strip.
Comic, yeah. So it's pretty old, and there is a fence in front of 3 people. They have 3 different heights, and the first one has one box under him, and he's like, lifting himself on it. And the second one has two boxes, and the third one has 3. And they have 3 different amounts of boxes, and they all can see the game. That's fair. But what is equal? For all of them have to have 2 boxes, and then the tallest one will see a lot of the game. The shortest one won't see it. You see what I'm shooting at here? So that's the same thing with a movie theater that have access to a wheelchair. It's there for the wheelchair to come in, and then the elevator to go in, and for that person to watch that movie or show or play. But without the ramp, without the elevator, they won't be able to get there. From another point of view, the ramp and the elevator is still there, but the person, if he does not leave his home and go to there, they are not gonna get it. So they have the opportunity to go, and the resource to be able to go in the theater and watch the play. So the theater management said, we did our part, we provided you with a ramp. And then the person with the wheelchair will say, thank you for the opportunity, I will take it, and then use the ramp in order to get in and watch your show and pay $25 to watch the show. Or stay at home and not use any of this. So the same thing applies for lots of things. To be able to, it's a pretty good metaphor or a pretty good example. It applies to lots of things. To provide a fair opportunity, not an equal. I mean, equal and fair, to provide enough resources to make it fair and equal.
Equal, I think, comes down to a racial barrier and a socioeconomic barrier. Equal. Fair comes down to giving those people with the racial or socioeconomic challenges a balanced opportunity. Those are very close, like kind of like validity and reliability. Is it valid? Is it reliable? They're different things.
I'm listening to you. That's this came up to me in mind. It's because of my social justice class. There are three things or stuff, I can say. It's rights, resources, and opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
So it's my right to be able to have my freedom of speech. It's my right to ask my teacher to repeat something. It's my right to complain when there is a hair in my food. But it's my opportunity to complain or not. It's my opportunity to ask the teacher to repeat or not. And the resources are, I don't know how to provide it, for the teacher to be there. The resources are for the food to be there. So on a social justice level, it's way more broad than that. Way more broad than that. I read
Mhm.
this a couple of months ago, so
Mhm.
it's way broader than that. And it gave me the proper vocabulary or thought to be able to talk about it. I might have it in mind, but it's lost in the air. It's a raw material. I don't know what is it, but reading this will be like, yeah, I'm thinking about it and I'm onto something before, but now I'm sure I'm onto something, and now I can have this paper as a reference.
Mm-hmm.
That's not fair. But like, sometimes it becomes too much. Like giving someone a head start. Well, yeah, and drag racing. Oh my God, it is equal to start drag racing at the same time. But it is fair to let your opponent start before you, and then you beat them.
As if you're running. No, they have to give you a head start, right?
Yeah, I mean drag racing, like
So the car.
supercars
Right.
and stuff.
I got
You know that
I know.
Fast and Furious. You know
Yeah.
that car goes up.
Do you like that stuff? Oh.
Yes.
Like the fast
I
cars.
do. I do. I want to go to a place about an hour from here, about an hour north. They have drag racing. I went there before, but
Oh, where is that? Heartland?
I don't know. I have to look it up. But I went there 3 weeks ago. I don't know, and I was so super excited. And I had their phone number, and I called. The racing would start at 6, and I was there at 6:15 or so.
Okay.
And when I got there, it's closed, and that's not fair.
It was closed.
That's not fair.
That's horrible. I'm so sorry.
And I called them
Oh my gosh.
while I was there, and it says that we have a race going on. I see nothing, and I saw an old guy with a trailer, and I like said hello, and I'm like, I come in peace, you know.
Yeah.
I said, excuse me, or something like that. Do you have any idea about this? And he has an RV, like the one you want to buy, and he has a 4-wheeler in the back, and he has been chilling there for a while. He said, I've been chilling here for a while, waiting. I have, like, literally. He did not say chilling. I have been here. I've been camping here for a while, and I've been waiting for this race.
It never showed up, did it? It's
For 2
next
weeks.
year. It's next year. They put the wrong date on it.
I don't know. They might just close it for the day. I have no idea. But it's a Saturday. Come on, keep up.
That kind of reminds me of it being a Sunday night, and we were down at the Westin working out, and we wanted to go have some pho at the Vietnamese cafe. It said they were open until 9. We got there at 8:45. Maybe I doubt that they closed. I don't know what the deal was. We were both disappointed, and I was asked by Cameron, why does it seem like whenever we want to go out to eat that the place we go to is closed? I didn't know why.
I don't know.
We want to go out and eat late at night, and sometimes, and it just nothing's open.
That happens.
Mm-hmm.
Sarpino's though.
Well,
is open.
Sarpino, she likes that a lot. It is really good. I love Sarpino. I love that little box that comes in and the foil. It's very nicely delivered. There are some really good spots though that are open late. And down in the West Bottoms, there's like a diner down there next to what is now Hy-Vee Arena. Used to be Kemper, that has an all night across from the Golden Ox, which is a very famous. It's a historic landmark, Mohammed, in the city. It's down by Kemper Arena, Hy-Vee Arena, in the West Bottoms. That's where all the cowboys brought their cows, from the west and the south, so they get loaded up and go east to New York and get butchered up, so they can be served up with nice mashed potatoes and, filet mignon.
Big Cow says moo.
They say buongiorno. Buongiorno.
All right, places open up late. There are a lot of hungry people waiting. I know. Like, we've been open from 10 a.m. till 9 p.m. Why don't you decide any? I only decide 9:05. I only decide at that time. And as a customer, I demand restaurants to open a half hour more, maybe, to make it fair. Make it fair for us. To make it fair for us so we can eat.
They have families too.
Yeah.
Their families are waiting at the kitchen table like we.
There are some supermarkets that are open late.
Sure, Hy-Vee.
Yeah.
Walmart.
Yeah. You can pick up some stuff from there.
I like all of them. I like all grocery stores. I like.
You're in a very grocery mode today, right?
I think about all. Well, I like grocery stores for the fact that we go there to buy food. I like open markets and farmers markets. They're beautiful. My dad participates in a farmers market for the last, I think, 15, 20 years down in Casey River Market. And he and his wife go all over and do their buffalo meat sales. And I've been able to see, just the whole process where you have to raise and produce and butcher and package and sell, market.
Mm-hmm.
It's been interesting to see from my dad's world.
I never been in the river market.
Really?
Never.
Mohammed,
Like,
you
my neighbor
have to go down there.
invited me 1,000 times.
Wow, man.
To go.
But
every
they have a
time.
Steamboat Arabia down there, man.
I don't know what is that though, but it sounds delicious right now.
Well, it's a steamboat. It's not a piece of food. It's an exhibition. It's a museum, and they have just delicious food. They have Moroccan food. They have Egyptian food. They have the kind that I really like. You have the spongy injera bread. The injera?
No.
It's like
I know
Ethiopian
nothing.
food. Do
I
you
feel
know
like Jon
Ethiopian?
Snow right now.
Do you know Ethiopian food? Have you ever had Ethiopian food?
I might have, but I don't know.
Their food is based either on chutneys or lentils or meats. And they also have stews, but the meats are ground up. They're really good. It's kind of where a pork taco or carnita mixes. There's a crossover right there with the way that the meat is prepared. But in Ethiopian cuisine, they use an injera, which is a sponge-like bread that is rolled up, and you unroll it and you take a scoop of the lentils and maybe the chutney and then the meat, and it's like it's a little sandwich, a little hors d'oeuvre. You eat it. It's remarkable. But there is a really good Ethiopian restaurant down there. Like, they have all sorts of stuff. God, their coffee shop down there in the river market's incredible. It has a winding staircase to the rooftop restroom, which is pretty cool.
I went somewhere else.
Especially if you're a little girl. So if I take my little daughter there, she loves going. She goes and sees her grandfather.
I can be a little girl too.
I don't know about that. Well, Mohammed, that's not going to work out. But if you have a person, I have children, so I'm taking my children to the coffee shop. She had to use the restroom. She and I were both amazed at where the restroom was. It was beautiful. I think there's lots of really neat things going on down there, and especially on Saturday and Sunday when they have market. I'm a big fan of that region of our town. I love it. I feel good down there.
I think we need a fan of this place.
A what?
A fan in this place.
A fan in this place?
Feels like right.
You know what would really be neat is, I don't know where the closest farmer's market is. I bet Brookside has one. Waldo has one, probably.
No idea.
Well, this is the Plaza community. I wonder if we have a Plaza farmer's market. I'm not certain. Are you into this farmer's market, or do you prefer buying your food at the grocery store?
I buy my food from the grocery store because I'm lame.
No. Well, how about you? Because since you were so straightforward with that, I don't think you are. I'd like to see you, put yourself out there a little bit and check out a delicacy from the farm.
I don't know. We'll see. Well, my neighbor is one of my advocate viewers. He likes to watch my show.
He's a culinary advocate for you. I'm glad.
Yeah. So he might hear this and say, "All right, we have to take it to the market." Come on, Michael.
Does he help you transition from Saudi and Middle Eastern to more traditional American fare?
No, not really. We just discuss general stuff.
Okay, cool. So he's more like a mentor.
Come on.
I have mentors. I'm 39. I have mentors. I have lots of mentors.
I mean, he believed in me in making this show.
Good. He's your
mentor. He
He's
encouraged me to do it.
Good.
He gives me thumbs up
How old is
whenever an episode comes in. 46 maybe.
Okay, he's a mentor.
He recently had a birthday.
Is he a white guy?
Of course.
Okay.
Of
there
course.
you go. Okay.
Of course.
So he's a American.
American.
He's an American mentor. It's like coming to America all over again, Mohammed. Did you ever see it with Eddie Murphy? Coming to America?
I saw it a long time ago. So I don't really remember much.
It's real funny.
However, I remember his stand-up show.
Oh yeah.
He went with the red leather suit. I don't know what is it called, but he was Eddie Murphy. Red leather suit. He was 22. Mm-hmm. There was a big audience, just like huge audience. You should guys check that out. I mean, if 1,000 more watch it, it won't affect. It will still be great. So go ahead and check it out. It's pretty cool. Eddie Murphy.
I think it's Eddie Murphy Raw.
Yes. I watched it and I loved it, and I watched it again after a while and I loved it even more.
Okay. I know he's pretty awesome. Eddie Murphy. It's Eddie Murphy Raw, 1987.
1987, and it's funny till this day.
The 80s were so awesome. He was in the prime time, like on Saturday Night Live with Steve Martin and all those guys, Bill Murray. They were all rocking Saturday Night Live.
Of Richard Pryor.
Richard Pryor. Mm-hmm. He's a little earlier. They're all friends. They were.
What is that girl's name? Not Robin Williams, no. Someone else.
He was there too. He was all part of that.
Yeah, I love comedians. Yeah,
it's a very unique calling and gift, and it's a challenging gift. I've known a couple professional comedians. They, to be doing well, have to be doing stand-ups. They have to be getting booked. They need to be on tour. They need to be releasing videos. They need to have stand-up specials. They need to get a special a year and then build a tour around that. It's really a lot of work.
Usually a very, very good comedian needs like about 2 years to cook up a special.
Wow.
But there is one great comedian that his name crossed my mind. Like, he's old. He passed away a while.
Who is it?
He talks real fast. I don't know. I'll maybe his name will come up. If it does, it does. If it doesn't. he can cook up a special once every year or so, which is pretty difficult. I didn't know about show business that much, but it's pretty difficult.
That's correct.
On a personal level, he has to travel from Missouri to LA to New York to Texas to, like, comedians have to do tours.
Oh, okay.
And that's difficult for their own personal life and comfort. They cannot just sit at home and say, let me be famous and popular and
from my
have a
couch.
successful relationship
With my fans from my couch. Not gonna work. They have to get up on the stage.
Yeah. And even on like some of them, their marriages get ruined because of it. Just like they're not at home.
Right, well, their wife has to travel with them, or their husband has to travel with them. There are female comedians, there are male comedians, you know.
Yeah, Amy Wong.
Oh, yeah, she's great. Cameron likes her a lot. The lady that's always having a baby.
Oh, it's
Ali Wong.
Ali Wong, yes.
Ali.
Hey, son. She, on the first special I saw her on, she was pregnant, and after 2 years, there's another special. I was like, is this a costume? No, she turns out to be pregnant again.
She does her specials when she's pregnant. And she goes on tour when she's pregnant. Isn't that fascinating? Because a lot of her jokes are about her family and her husband.
Yes, I watched it a little bit.
Being Asian American. She's great. I liked her a lot. She's pretty straightforward and not cookie, you know, like sugarcoating.
No, there's
like
no
about her.
sugarcoating
No.
whatsoever. One of my notes talk about sugarcoating the truth.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, well, the truth is out there. Shove it
The truth is
on your
always,
face.
Yeah,
That's
the
it.
truth is always there.
Don't put
and
sugar on it. You will
lot
get
of-
yourself diabetes.
A lot of times the truth is shoved in our face. And a lot of times I kind of am glad that happens, because if it wasn't, people kind of skirt the edges. They don't want to face the reality. They want to skirt around it. It's fear. It's scary.
I think no matter how much you go around it, how much skill you have, how much people around you have skill for you to go around it, it will hit you again, and then you have to deal with it.
Oh, it always comes back worse. It's like a boomerang that picks up speed. It's going straight for your jugular. The truth. It's there to get you.
Everyone has his own. All right, let's talk about this from another point of view and say the truth will hit you, and the truth will make you or let you, or you will fall down because of it. And then you will need time and effort and actual thinking and basically being a robot for a little bit. It may take you a month, it may take you a year, it may take you more to get up again. But that fall is certain. Some people fall at age of 15 and then it's good from there. Some people fall age of 15, again at 18, again at 20, again at 30, and again at 32, and then so on. And some people just fall down once and learn. Some people needs more than once. Some people just fall once, learn so much that if they fall again, they know what to do. The point here is, if you fall, it's gonna happen, it's divine. But if you are able to get up again, that's where it is. Like, that's what it is, to be able to solve that you fell and be able to get up again.
Yes.
Because you're gonna fall again and again.
Drive and determination and resiliency. Those are words that can fit right in there with what you're talking about.
Yeah, even
Perseverance.
yeah, 3 of those words that I don't know.
Where's the dictionary?
That's why it's fair for us to
Bring your pocketbook, your pocket dictionary. And
yeah. Those are the days.
From Arabic to English.
I actually, one tip for people who are learning a new language, especially English, since that was my experience, is that you don't have to, you must not translate from your own native language to English. You must not. You may start doing that, but after a while you need to learn English in English. How that's so? In order to look up a word by definition, by usage, noun and adjective. Seriously.
It's so incredible.
Seriously.
People who master a second and third language. I mean, I just don't have that mastery in me for a language, I don't think.
You have English, you're good.
I got the math. Thank God I caught on quicker than some.
You got, the world
I'm still behind. I'm still behind in a lot of ways.
The world
I'm
is
special needs, some would say.
No,
I need
you're
a lot
not.
of extra attention, extra help for certain things. Some people are called special needs because they need extra assistance that way.
I got lost.
I get extra time on my tests too, Mohammed.
Well, yeah. Alright, I'll keep that in mind, I guess. Okay. Okay, why would you find a word by definition and then learn it instead of translate it from your own language? It would be easier for you. But here's the case, and here's the issue. It will raise an issue for you because your initial thoughts will be in your own native language, and then you will translate it to English and then say it. That will cause a delay, hesitant, and for you to be stuck a while before you say the word. And you will have the preposition in it, to, on, at. You'll have those mistakes more than usual because you are translating from your own language, and those are what's the difference between the two languages. And if you learn it by definition, you will eliminate your own native language by thinking. You will be able to think in English or Spanish or French or Portuguese or German straight to that language, not through another language. It's okay for once in a while to look up a translation for a word. Sometimes it's just that you have to, like my grocery list, for example. You can see English, and then Arabic. I don't know the word for it in English. And
What do you call it?
What is it? My grocery list, like the stuff that I need to buy. Tomatoes, for example. Sometimes I write them in Arabic.
What is it in Arabic?
Tomat.
Really?
Yeah. Tomat and tomatoes.
Neat.
Yeah.
What is beef?
Beef laham.
Beef laham.
No. Laham.
Laham.
Not those common things, but other things. Sometimes I'll be like, this is so long in English, I'm just gonna write it in Arabic and so on.
Wow, that's such a gift to be able to do that, man.
Yeah. Also thinking in English is a slightly different personality than me in Arabic. When I am talking Arabic with a Saudi person and they're running across the hall, or Egyptian, or from Bahrain or Kuwait, I'll talk to them in Arabic. It will be a different, or slightly different personality than me talking to someone in English. Even if that person is Arabic, if I talk to them in English, the personality is different too. So the language itself brings a certain type of personality in me. So this is my personality in English, I guess. And in Arabic, for people who talk with me in Arabic, I guess they know my personality over there too. It's not multiple personalities for now. It's just like a little bit different.
Yeah, because when you are speaking Arabic to your friends, there's more associations with home and with how things were in your home and there's a relation there, there's a connection. This is a different time and a different place that you're here in America. I do understand how that can be.
But
Just with the tone.
I have friends from Saudi that I speak English with them, and I'm present. Like when I am there, I speak English with them, and it's different too. A joke is different in Arabic than English. That's for sure. A joke is different. Like I was thinking about, I watch a lot of stand-up comedy, and I'm a relatively good speaker, and I can develop that skill. I may be able to just steal all of those jokes and go to Saudi Arabia, where stand-up comedy is starting out to become more common or more popular, and just like go there and be able to be the boss in it. That's not gonna happen, because translation, jokes will be lost in translation. And I actually listen to comedians in Arabic. No, it's not the same. Culture-wise, public interest-wise, and language-wise, all of these things are gonna be gone.
I would say that you wouldn't steal the jokes, you'd be borrowing them and rewriting them, but they'd be influential. And I would be interested, though, if you were to take some of them verbatim, word for word, to see how the response is. How about a great joke that gets great applause and laughs here in America, and how that same joke is told?
Depends.
I know. I think it's very interesting.
It depends on the joke itself. Even jokes in here, I tell some things that you don't be like, no, man. I'm being sarcastic, Luke. Don't tell me that it never happened before. It did. Okay. Alright, so I don't know what's next. In order for me to pick up more and more vocabulary, actually watch most shows with the American or English subtitles. Sometimes.
It's excellent. It's very good.
And I'm able to watch it without that, but I will have to make the TV a little bit louder. I have to give it more attention. But when there is a subtitle, I'll be like. But I'm used to it now, right now, to use it with subtitles, and I can just pause it and know what that word is and look it up, or what is that product and look it up, and what is the actor's name and look it up, because I'm not used to American sounding names and how they are spelled. But all of that aside, and I sometimes just watch the show without translation. It's actually without subtitles, and it's actually a different experience as well.
I bet.
It's very different. Even if it requires more attention, so be it.
Well, your mastery of the languages, or at least English, it's amazing. I just always think it's so cool, and how I just feel so incomplete and not talented in that area. And I like being upfront about it, because I actually like people knowing where that weakness, it doesn't bother me, my foreign language weakness, okay? It doesn't bother me. I just have to have good translators that I can trust. I can speak one foreign language, which is a little bit Spanish, but it's not good. I'm not very good at it. I enjoy it, though. The reason I enjoy it is because I like people knowing that I'm not just American-centric, and I've taken the time to study something else.
Buenos noches.
No,
Buenos noches.
but I really need. Yes, that's correct. But I really, to become proficient, you have to really put in a lot of time. You have to get really into.
Just go there. Go there.
That's a great way to do it.
That's the best way.
I do that. I mean, I like going to Costa Rica. I've been there one time. I've been to Mexico a couple times.
In Saudi Arabia, when we have a foreign comes in and have no idea what Arabic is, within a couple of months or 3, they'll be able to pick up us. Be able to communicate at least, not be able to talk in native or local way, but they'll be able to pick up something. I'll be like, There is a supermarket, Indian supermarket owner or like seller, Saudi in the middle of neighborhoods.
An Indian
Yes,
in the middle of Saudi Arabia.
in the middle of in my city, in the middle of
Okay.
neighborhoods.
So we're
And-
talking Indian food.
No,
Oh.
just a normal grocery store.
Okay, okay.
And when I go to him, he talks to me in a more native, maybe same or more native way than me.
Saudi, he's speaking Arabic,
He's speaking Arabic, Saudi, like the.
but he's Indian. Wow.
The slang in that area.
He's Indian and he knows Arabic. Wow.
Like not just like broken Arabic like the usual Indians know or the usual people who comes in there. No, he knows like I enjoy going to that supermarket just to see that guy. I don't know if he's still there though. He says he has been there for 12 years. There's other Indians who've been there for a longer time than that, but I don't know what made him professional at that. So we talked about a lot about language. It took about 20 minutes.
You should do a shout out for. Do you have a PSA today?
Oh,
How about since it's Halloween, just do a PSA on trick or treating. Making sure you check the candy. Just go with that.
make sure you check the candy. You know that. Oh, alright. Actually, don't give out real candy. The candy is full of sugar and gives a false nutrition value to kids. So be aware of sugar. That's my PSA today.
That's a good one.
Sugar is dangerous.
Very.
Like it will put you in
the hospital.
Yeah.
Probably more hospitalizations after Halloween than a lot of times due to sugar overdoses. Sucrose overdose.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah.
Sucralose.
Sugar will cause you type 2 diabetes, will cause your weight to increase. It will cause you to be active for a little bit and then boom, crash.
He'll make you talk like this.
I don't know what's up. What's going on, Luke? Oh, you remember that Feed Me segment that we did a couple of episodes ago? I'm not even.
Cookies!
Give me the cookies! Oh my god! Okay. Yeah, if you supplement Coke or sodas or pop, as some people say, with water, you will notice a decrease in your weight.
Your life will change.
Your life will change. You will be like,
Big time.
oh my god.
It is, oh my goodness, because it's just incredible what happens.
And you problem is with sodas, you will develop a sweet tooth that water becomes a problem. And that's not good. That's
Cold
not good.
water or warm water should always be the best quenching,
Yes.
quencher for thirst.
It's okay sometimes to go and then drink a lot of sodas and popcorns and junk food. But don't let that be your main course. For a while I've been eating a lot outside and I just decided to start to eat at home or decided to eat more salads. And trust me, it was difficult for me to eat a salad. And I'm like, how is this happening? This salad is gets stuck and I need a large bottle in order to push it. But when I eat a hamburger, it's I wouldn't need not even half a cup of water. It's because, first of all, lack of confidence that I can eat a salad without things getting stuck, and me accepting a foreign food, right? A food that is main, or a food that is primary, and then became a foreign food for me because I haven't eaten it for a while. But after I eat a lot of salad, after a long while of time, I'm able to drink it. I mean, to eat it without a drink, without water.
Do you like salad?
Yeah, I do.
I love salad. I am a big salad fan.
My usual combo is, what's that called, baby? Carrots, celery, cabbage, lemon, maybe some salt.
Really?
And what is that? Celery, cabbage, baby carrots, and broccoli. Squeeze some lemon on it, and spread some salt, and they eat it. A lot of classmates will be like, "What are you eating, Muhammad?" I'm eating a salad. What are you eating? I'm eating chips. What are those chips? Because chips are normal to them. It's okay. Just a bag that makes a lot of noise. But salad is very strange. What is this guy doing? Is he trying to be healthy? I'm not healthy. I'm not. But I'm trying to push more salad into my life. I'm trying to minimize how much sugar I take. I'm not just, just eating.
In this city, there are a lot of salad bars at the grocery stores, which is really, really nice. Almost every grocery store you go to, a Price Chopper or a Hy-Vee, will have a salad bar, so I love it. I feel very blessed that way, because I feel you can control your diet and your health better with salads than with salad bars that way, especially if it's fresh, fresh produce, farm raised or farm grown. Do you have a shout out for any of our hashtags or anything like that?
This show is called Sweet Canal, where it's free for you to listen to. You can tune in on Wednesdays at 1 p.m. on k-ro.org and listen to us live. But if you want to wait for the video version, wait for it to come on TV on Time Warner on Channel 17. But if you want for the YouTube version to come out, you just look up Sweet Canal on YouTube, and there are about 5 episodes right now, and you can shout us out on Sweet Canal, primarily on Twitter. Use the hashtag to reach us out. I said reach us out, and Luke is out. Get it? That's funny. That's like very accurate timing. And we okay.
Are we gonna be?
Yeah, I'm gonna be within 10 minutes. We're gonna be off.
Okay.
So we can talk about stuff till then.
Well, we've got the Intergalactic Power Hour coming up after this, starting at 2:30 approximately. That'll be episode 1.
That's the live version of the one on YouTube. We'll see. As soon as we can edit it, we'll be fine.
Exactly. We're going to be having a guest, Ron Green.
On here or
on Intergalactic Power Hour. We're having a guest.
Nice. I've been meaning to talk with you about guests, but we'll see soon. After the show, maybe, so on. I don't know, I'm lost for a second.
Really?
You can notice.
You never... Well, I never think that of you.
Okay. Grab it for a second and let me get it.
Well, we're approaching November. Tomorrow is All Saints Day, November 1st.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually my grandfather's birthday.
That's for the live one. The people who are gonna watch this is gonna be too
I
late.
should not supposed to be telling.
That's all right. Okay, gotcha.
Dates. And it's hard for me to not function without knowing where I'm at date-wise. A lot of things run on appointments and meetings.
Yeah, how about that? Hide little treats for yourself. Hide some cash here and there. You know, like, this is for future me to find. Hide it somewhere, like on your jeans, and then when you are.
Do you do that? Do you hide money for yourself to find a later
actually,
date? Like a
actually
game?
not in that matter. It's actually hide little treats for yourself. It's not just money.
Okay.
But I find sometimes
That's real nice of you.
when I do my laundry, after I do my laundry, I would like find it in the basket, $5 or $1 or
Oh. Or like
so.
chocolate candy.
In a way, but like, don't put everything you have in your face. Like, try to hide a little bit, especially if the expiry date is a little bit longer than usual. So you can be like, oh, I found this a year later, and that's nice for me to find. I don't know. Okay, from I don't remember why I wrote this now. It's okay, or it's nice to keep some cash around.
Mhm.
Okay, in your home, in your car, and in your wallet. Sometimes your card won't go through. And if you have a 20 or 40, just in case, for you there to use, you will be able to pay your restaurant or whichever place you were.
You can get so much with $20. That's 18 $1 meals at Wendy's or McDonald's. The $1 menu, you know. Don't overlook the $1 menu. Don't overlook it.
I'm not overlooking it.
It's
Just-
a blessing. It's a blessing.
Also, if you keep a 20 or a 10 in your car, that will save you from running out of gas at some point. Just do not keep it in your mind. Try to kind of forget it, and then just be like, I'm looking for my stuff, like when you are looking through your glove compartment or something, and then you'll find it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Same goes for your you can hide them in your like travel suitcase,
Mm-hmm.
or just leave them there for the next round trip or for the next travel.
Mm.
I used to have a fanny bag,
Mm-hmm.
and I've been in Qatar, I've been in Frankfurt, I've been in the USA, I've been in Saudi, I've been in Bahrain.
With your fanny pack, huh?
Mm-hmm. And I have all of those currencies.
It's pretty funny.
I have all of those currencies, but
Mhm.
just a little bit, just something under $10.
Sure.
Yeah.
I always carry my Middle Eastern monies with me so that I'm protected. I have my Central Bank of Egypt. I have my pesos. I have my Hai Ning Dong from Vietnam.
Alright. What is the Saudi money?
I don't have any Saudi money.
That's right.
I don't have any right now.
That's
I
right.
have Egyptian money, and I have Chinese Hong Kong dollars, and I have pesos. Those pesos are not from Mexico. They're small pesos. They're from Colombia. I love global currencies. They're so beautiful. Currencies are very beautiful.
4 minutes.
Well, I thought we had some really good conversations.
Yes, we do. Yes, we did. And yes,
Today.
we are. Try to stay away from social media, please, because it affects you on a personal level, where you are less satisfied with your personal life, you have no idea how much work happens behind the social media camera in order to make it look like that. And myself, like last night, I tried to take a picture. I'm just like trying the boomerang feature on Instagram, and I saw that if I take a picture of something and I see it, and I can see the actual thing in front of me, it's different. It looks like that life is better because it's just on a screen. It's just been taken in a good angle. It's that 9 ratio. It's that 1/3 rule that the Romans came up with. It's just how things look different on a screen. Right now, even if we have a bigger screen that we can see ourselves, it's so much different.
We're enlarged. Our personalities, our heads, our eyes, our mouths are all enlarged, every aspect. If you're on the big screen, if you're watching this on television, or if you're watching it on a, like a film screen.
Angles. Yeah. And the reality almost or usually is not worse, but not what you expect. It's not gonna be a square or whatever you can see a person. At least the phone does not have the 3D feature yet. But in person, a person would actually sometimes, most likely, would be more interactive. They are here. They can see them looking away and stuff. They're not just prepared for a camera for them to do stuff on it, because like things that happen on a camera, it's not just one picture and then let's do this and then the next picture or the video, and then it will be so many tries, so many editing to make it look good. So the reality is not that. What I'm trying to say here, be connected to reality itself, not just a video or a phone or texting. Be connected on an actual personal level up. We're about to wrap this up. Do you have any last words?
No, thank you. I thought I liked a lot of what we talked about today. We got into it. I didn't really know what time it was.
Yeah. There is a 20-minute lost. I don't know. I was looking at the clock for almost constantly, but it's just that 20 minutes flew by. I wanted to cover other things, but I'm like, yeah, we're gonna wrap this up in 4 minutes, and I don't have that notes that cannot. It's not enough for those notes to be on that time. I hope you enjoyed this show. Catch us again next time, or watch the previous episodes on YouTube. Just look up Sweet Canal or Local, and you will find some of those. Please, I don't need thumbs up, I don't need views, I just need suggestions and what's that called? Positive critiques in order to make this look or sound better. And exactly. Bye.